And we're back for Triangle Strategy. Last time, we had a final showdown against Talus and Erica, and they ended up stabbing Cordelia, but she's still alive, thankfully, and she'll hopefully join our party this chapter. Right now, we're at a crossroads. We have to choose whether we'll go back to the Wolford Domain and talk with our dad, go to the Rosellan village and help out Frederica with some bandits, or go to Glambrook and help Roland with Royalist things, or whatever. Sorry. But we already made our choice. We're gonna go deal with the Royalists. In between episodes, I did do a bit of grinding. I got most of my characters, well, all of my characters to at least level 47. And we have a couple characters already chilling at 48. Hopefully, this episode will get one or two to level 50, so we can see if they have any, like, unique level up dialogue thing. Let's see what happens when we visit Glambrook instead of staying at home and watching our dad die. The paths before House Wolford diverge, meaning they will have to go their separate ways for the first time. Which way will Serenoa take? Glambrook, of course, just because we're doing all the, well, quote-unquote bad choices in this run. The only reason I call the Glambrook choice the quote-unquote bad choice is because I just don't like Roland anymore, or not that much at least.
Bandits plague the outskirts of the Rosellan village.
Ain't anyone living in that village anymore, so why bother with it? Think they're looking to make themselves a cozy lair?
Ooh, I think this is different. This is because we turned in the Roselle to Hyacinth, right?
Whatever they want, they cannot be allowed to do as they please. We must protect the village so the Roselle have a home to return to.
Apologies for my tardiness. It's sudden, I know, but I must ask you a favor.
What is it?
I suspect Patriot and his Royalists of filching relief supplies.
We've no proof it's them, but the fact remains. The people in most need of those goods are not receiving them.
Now that I think about it, if we face off against Patriot at the Wolford Domain, then who are we gonna fight here in Glambrook? Okay, the rest should be the same, so let's just get to the boating. I cannot help but feel restless. You reclaimed the Crown City and have already begun restoration efforts. There should be no question as to what needs to be done here. And yet, something has me unsettled. As the steward of House Wolford, it is my duty to let Lord Simone know what happened while he was ill. Oh yeah, I forgot, I can't convince these guys. I will remain here in the capital, but you needn't worry about me. You must decide where you need to be, friend. I worry about the rumors of bandits in the Rosellan village. I must go see it for myself. We may have freed the capital from Esra's clutches, but there's still so much work to be done. As a member of the King's Guard, I wish to stay here and help unify the Crown City. Oh wait, I don't need to convince you. I forgot. Sorry, Hewitt. I do need to convince you, Gio.
Yes?
Ah, yes. Things are slowly getting down in the capital. Right now would be the perfect time to pay the Rosellan village a visit. The rumors of bandits are clearly troubling her. Perhaps you could help put her mind at ease. I believe our time best spent in investigating the Royalists in the Crown City. You would like to help His Majesty investigate the Royalists? I see. Is the issue such a pressing one? House Wolford is the last remaining high house. It is our duty to support the king, especially in this time of need. We may have reclaimed the capital, but there's still unrest within the city. I worry of what should happen if we leave Roland on his own. Let's go with the bottom one.
Uh-huh.
I suppose the people aren't exactly welcoming him back with open arms after all that's happened. And now the Royalists may even be adding oil to the fire. Indeed, it might be unwise to leave His Majesty alone. You are a good friend, Lord Serenoa.
I don't know what to do.
Alas, it seems the Crown City is also in dire need of our attention. Doing Anna's voice is really hard, because she has like a serious voice, but she still has like her voice is slightly deep, but at the same time it's not deep enough where you can start going full deep on it. It's like semi-soft, and I have no idea how to do that. Lord Serenoa, we finally managed to root the Frosty forces from the capital. Yeah, I can't do her voice, it's so hard. But it seems our busy days are not over yet. Now we must decide which issue requires our attention most. I believe our time is spent investigating the Royalists, yeah. You would have us investigate the Royalists, my lord. There are many who are unhappy with Roland's return, and I doubt the Royalist activities are doing him any favors. The Crown City has yet to heal from their previous battle. As the ones who fought in it, it is our responsibility to help restore it to its former glory. Yeah, let's go with the bottom one.
Indeed.
Since we were the ones who said, put the bombs there. You mean to say we should fulfill our duty to the people? I think it a fine resolve, my lord. The people undoubtedly understand the bond that you and King Roland share. As the last remaining High House, I think it reasonable we stay in the Crown City. And yet... The Crown City's finally back in Glenbrook's hands, but our work's far from over.
Listen, lad.
Listen, lad. Where do you think we should go from here, lad? Investigate the Royalists. You think we should stay here and help out King Roland, eh? Any reason why? I do not want to give either S-Frost or Hyacinth the opportunity to kick us while we're down. We must get the kingdom back into fighting condition as soon as possible. This problem must be resolved if the kingdom is to make a full recovery, and it may be too big an issue for Roland to handle alone. You want to help His Majesty shoulder this burden, I see. You're a good friend, lad, and a great lord if I do say so myself.
I feel this in my gut.
I think it a fine reason to want to stay. Erador is deep in thought, and that's all of them. Oh, by the way, I don't remember if I mentioned this, but I did grind money, so now we have 102,000 coin, and persuasion facing commence voting, yes.
It is time to cast our votes. We have 3 options before us. Return to the Wolfort domain, depart to the Rosellan village, or stay in the capital. Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I agree wholeheartedly.
I agree wholeheartedly. I stand with you, my lord. You will lead House Wolford to where it belongs.
You have my vote.
You have my vote. After much deliberation, I have decided to let your convictions lead us.
You won me over.
You won me over. I've got no good reason to disagree with you, lad. You have my vote. It's not just Anna's voice that gives me trouble, it's... I guess technically right now voices in general, but female characters are really hard, because I don't have much variety. Well, I don't have much variety in general. All I can really do is high and low. I can sometimes do a Milo voice, I think, but it's not very good still. Let's continue.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Look at that, we won, yay!
The way forward is decided. We remain in the capital with Roland and investigate the truth behind the Royalist plot. I shall remain in the capital and help King Roland investigate the Royalists.
I am in your debt, my friend. Having you by my side is a tremendous boon.
Then I shall venture to the Wolfort domain and make our report to Lord Simon in your stead.
And I shall see to the Rosellan village. I shan't be gone long, worry not.
Then this is farewell for now. Frederica, Benedict, until our reunion in the capital.
Oh yeah, I forgot Benedict and Frederica leave the party. That's unfortunate. I don't think I had either of them at level 48. A banner's worth completed.
With peace tentatively restored to the Crown City, House Wolfort's members scatter to the far corners of the domain. Benedict returns to Castle Wolfort alone. Likewise, Frederica tends to her own in the Rosellan village. Serenoa and King Roland, meanwhile, begin investigating a cabal of Royalists, bent on regaining their lost power and influence.
Chapter 15, Part 2, Were I King?
Why would you take what little aid the crown has given us? Have you no heart?
Watch your words. The royal family entrusted House Consor with the minutiae of daily governance, and our priorities have changed. These provisions were deployed without any care, and are to be collected and redistributed in line with the royal family's wishes.
Whatever,
But we've
Patriot.
already eaten the food. Our children were starved, sir.
I accept your confession. You shall answer for the crime of embezzling from the crown.
You're not serious.
We're sorry.
Don't apologize to them. They're royalist scum. And they can't take away what they didn't give in the first place. We know Hyzant sent the provisions.
The boy's right. House Wolford arranged for them. You've no right to reclaim what you never owned in the first place.
You pathetic peasants. Do you not see that they are the root of your suffering?
I see it as thanks to them that you nobles still have a kingdom in which to parade around and lord your station over us.
Neither the Royalists nor the Crown have done aught to help us. You stood idle while Esfrost invaded us, while they ruled us with an iron fist.
She speaks true, and even worse, you nobles rushed to Gustadolf's side. Yet here you stand, with the gall to accuse us of crimes against the crown. You seek to hide your own treachery.
No.
I'd sooner bend the knee to Esfrost all over again than have a traitor to the crown darken my door.
Not content with embezzlement, you would add treason to your list of crimes. Crimes for which you shall now pay.
Ah!
No!
Mom! Dad!
I was expecting to Roland come in like you know, like in a soap opera or something, come riding in on his horse, his hair flowing or whatever, saying, "Stop right there, criminal scum." But nope, I guess we're just letting this happen. Also, what is Patriot up to? Cause when we went to the Wolford domain, he killed Simon, yet here he is causing problems. So what happens when he's not in one of the other areas? What's gonna happen in the Wolford domain now that he isn't there?
You fiend! There's nothing noble about you! We've suffered enough. It's time we fought to keep what's ours.
Kill every last one of these traitorous curs.
What do you think you're doing? Cease this madness at once, Patriot! I beg you, calm yourselves!
It's Lord Wolford himself!
Why have you turned your weapon on the people? Explain yourself.
They are not our people. They are filthy insurrectionists who would overthrow the royal family.
Stay with me, please! Mother! Father!
Mama! No!
So you commit murder in their name?
There are Esfrosti sympathizers in our midst who must be reminded of the royal family's primacy. I will not see the throne usurped again.
So that just showed us how much of a jerk Patriot is. I really hope we get to kill him. Spark receives a summons from Gustadolf, however. Was this when I take him to jail? I think it is. I'm probably just gonna skip this. The people rebel against the nobles, and the Royalists suppress the common folk. Roland makes a decision amidst the chaos in the capital.
The insurrection is quelled, for now. Our physicians report that townsfolk and Royalists alike suffered grave wounds in the fighting.
I take solace only in the fact that no lives were lost. You see the same thing as I, do you not, Serenoa? Patriot and his sympathizers seek to take back by force the power they fear they've lost.
They were some of the first to bend to Gustadolf's will. I reckon that guilty conscience is why they're lashing out now.
And the people are with them. Resentment against my family grows by the day. I pray I can bring them back into the fold. But the odds are against me.
You put it lightly, my king. The strength of Patriot and his ilk lie in their connections. Though it pains me to say it, you'll not rule the kingdom without their cooperation.
We must work to change their minds.
Nay. Time lost is trust lost. We must be swift and decisive. We must seize Patriot and his conspirators at once. I shall banish them from the kingdom myself. I expect we'll have little trouble once we've made an example of Patriot.
Stem the tide of this bloody river we find ourselves in, eh?
Cordelia's state is an impediment to your plan. The royal physicians, under Patriot's command, tend to her now. They're like as not to take her hostage if you act rashly.
That is why we shall seize him in the streets, where he'll not have Cordelia to use as a shield.
And people will see the royal family will not submit to an aggrieved royalist. Yes, this may work.
Lend me your aid, Serenoa. I've not put my title as king, but rebuilding Glenbrook will take might.
I have every confidence in your abilities, my king. As does House Wolfort. We stand with you.
Thank you, dear friend.
Okay, what are we exploring now? Is it just gonna be like the streets or whatever where they were fighting, or something else? Roland and Serenoa walk the capital streets to see the disorder for themselves. Okay.
Pray spare us a crumb. I beg you.
Never! You deserve to starve after kissing the frosty boots that crushed our necks!
Says the man who bellowed "Long live the Duchy" every time he saw one of them walk past.
There were scores of us! You plan to report me and half the kingdom for that?
This frosty rule has broken our kingdom. And so help me, I shall see it rebuilt under my rule.
I should take a walk around town and see what's on the minds of our subjects. So I never explored this area before. Let's see what we can find. This looks like a nightmare to fight in. Just trash everywhere. Obtain 2,900 coin. I'll take that. Added Marvels of Narzelia Volume 13 to notes. Ooh, hello. It's been a while since we got any notes. Oh, I guess I never read Lila's secretary's journal. XX, day of XX month, Minister Lila has entrusted me with a secret mission of utmost importance. I am to shadow Minister Sorsley Ende and monitor his every move. XX, day of XX month. It has been 1 month since I began following Sorsley. House Ende is very well guarded. I have not been able to learn much, but such an extreme level of vigilance is suspicious in an end of itself. I will continue my surveillance once I am able to slip past the guards. XX day of XX month. Minister Sorsley Ende met in secret with a number of high-ranked Glenbrook nobles and gave them bribes. I hope to gain entry to House Ende and discover what those bribes were for. Once I have concrete information, I will make my report to Minister Lyle. Okay, I'm pretty sure we already read this before. That was a long while ago. Marvels of Narzelia, Volume 13. At the southernmost reaches of the realm, the waters of the Narzelia rivers rage over the great falls. The waterfall spills over a cliff so large, it looks as if it has rent the very world in twain. Beholding the falls makes one keenly aware of just how small humans are, and gives one the sensation they have traveled to the ends of the earth. One can take not a step further, but only watch as the waters tumble down, 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 until they disappear. No one knows for certain what lies beyond the great falls. Though legend says there is naught but barren wasteland, and we have only legends to go off of, for none who have ventured past the falls have ever returned. Even I have no way of discovering the truth. The path ends here, and I have exhausted my supplies. I must put this place behind me and return to Narzelia, to civilization. Interesting. So we're just missing 5 and 6. I'm guessing those are in the Rosellan village. Obtain 1,500 coin. Also cool. I'll take the free money. Obtain large ranged ice stone times 2. I'll definitely take that. Those will help Corinthin. Obtain panacea pellet. Obtain cure-all pellet. Okay, that should be all the items, so time to talk to everyone. It disgusts me to see people enjoying Esfrost rule like carefree fools. I think it only fair for those like us who have sworn our undying loyalty to the crown to lead the people. Patriot and his conspirators don't seem to be around at the moment, but we should take actions once we do find them. King Roland and House Wolford were the ones who took the kingdom back from those damn Esfrosty curs. You know, those slimy royalists were the first ones cozying up to those king-slaying bastards, and now they're going around acting like they own the damn place. Have they no shame? The people are tired and the whole kingdom is in turmoil because of the change in governance. The number of people resorting to crime is growing, and we haven't enough hands to catch them all. My growth is plain to see. Sorry, that's her level up line. It seems there are people who thought Esfrost's rule preferable to Glenbrook's. If that's the case, then our efforts weren't for naught. My heart sinks when I think about how His Majesty must feel. Those no-good royalists act like they're doing us a favor, when we all know they're hoarding all the relief supplies. This never would have happened under Esfrost's watch. Working in the Crown City right now is a struggle to say the least. Those damn royalists extorting money out of us merchants in the name of reconstructing the capital. Things were so much easier when Esfrost was in charge. Maybe it's time I took my business elsewhere. It will take a lot of time to fix the city after that flood. And now that the royalists have regained their former privileges, they're terrorizing the town. I know King Roland only just returned, but I cannot blame the people for having their misgivings. Relief supplies are meant to ease the people's suffering, not make the rich richer. Bastard patriot. I can't believe he goes so damn far to line his own pockets. There are doubtlessly many dissatisfied with King Roland, but they don't understand the hardships of a king. He faked his own death to strike down his enemies and reclaim the capital. I cannot even imagine how he feels now. Reuniting Glenbrook will be no easy feat. It wasn't all bad under Esfrost's rule. The Archduke gave us freedom. Some profited, some didn't. You'll no doubt hear different stories depending on who you talk to. That last battle was rough on all of us. Even my little girl got hurt big time. I know Esfrost is the cause of all this, but still, now that King Roland is on the throne, I was thinking of recruiting new members to the King's Guard. But it will take time for things to settle down after our latest battle, and finding reliable people to join our ranks won't be easy. To tell the truth, I'm a bit at a loss. You will need both brawn and brain to get the capital back on its feet. It certainly wouldn't hurt if they could handle multiple tasks either. It is time to do away with the kingdom's antiquated practices. Hopefully I said that right. You should appoint those with skill, man or woman, regardless of their social status. Roland's safety comes first. Only those who can be completely trusted should be allowed near him. I think I still need morality points, so I'll get some of this. Although I kinda agree with the middle one. Indeed, there's no telling who may be lurking in the shadows waiting to strike. It may sound tedious, but finding trustworthy guards may be the quickest way to fill your ranks. But there is no rush, especially if doing so means exposing King Roland to danger. I must be careful in my search. To be honest, I know the problems facing the kingdom are many, but I don't know what I should do about them. I cannot even say for sure what my first priority as king should be. You must restore the royal family's repute. You need to face both the nobles and people alike with unwavering resolve. You will need funds for reconstruction. Why not tax the noble and wealthy merchants? You seem overwhelmed, my friend. Why not take a walk around the town as you always have? It may help you clear your mind. Let's go with the top one. A fair point, my friend. The people need a leader, and I must prove myself worthy of the position. I somehow doubt stopping Patriot's tyranny alone will suffice. And exploration, yes. It seems their opinions are less than favorable. I should regroup with Roland and the others now.
You misunderstand, surely. Why must I pay so much to simply reopen my stall?
We know that you did business with the Isfrosti army. They made you quite wealthy, as I understand it, and Glenbrook saw none of your ill-gotten gains.
Nonsense! We were free to do business as we pleased under the Duchy's rule.
A bold statement. One that could be easily taken as criticism of the crown. It sounds to me as though you wish to incite an insurrection.
I would never. Please, I can pay. Just let me pay and be done with it.
Of course you can pay. That is the duty of every subject in Glenbrook. But what of your words, which wound the royal family so?
A tithe, then, for our beloved and benevolent royal family. Pray deliver it to them, good sir.
I see you've learned your lesson. King Roland will be glad of it.
That shameless cur.
I can bear no more of this, your majesty.
Nor can I. Seize Patriot.
About time. You should have done so the moment he cut down that mom and dad. Or the moment you heard from that guy that his little girl was hurt. Roland seeks to arrest Patriot, and an unexpected face appears to help him. Oh, it's Cordelia, right?
Ah, your majesty. Sent the Wolfort dogs to sniff around, did you?
Nay, I saw all of it with my own eyes. You shall be punished for invoking the royal family's name to line your own pockets.
And then who will help you rule your precious kingdom? House Wolfort? I think not. You're a fool if you think you can rule hand in hand with your vassals. You are being used, but are too blind to see it.
I would do no such thing. Aye. Everything is of my own will, and mine alone.
Your will. You're as naive as I feared. Glenbrook cannot be ruled with the iron fist of the Isfrosti, nor the religious zeal of the Hyzantians. No, Glenbrook must be ruled with careful mediation between the royal family and its loyal subjects, and that is why you need us. King Regna and Prince Franny understood this so well, I assumed their aptitude to be hereditary.
You dare suggest I am not fit for the throne?
Suggested. I know it to be true. Why else would I dirty my hands if not to make you face the truth? You have lost the ability to distinguish between friend and foe, and now House Wolford shall usurp the throne.
Hold your tongue, or I shall have you charged with treason.
Surrender quietly, or be cut down where you stand.
If only you had known your place. But you just had to follow your full convictions. You have poisoned King Roland's mind long enough, and now you must die for it. So help me. I will open your eyes to the truth, my king.
Brother, I come to your aid.
Delia, what are you doing here?
I overheard the healers talking amongst themselves. The people suffer at Patriot's hand. I cannot lie abed in the face of such cruelty.
Are you well enough to fight?
Am I not a member of the royal family? I will fight for our people in any condition.
Hey. Oh, she has a little
I
staff.
see it is obstinance that runs in the family. So be it.
That's adorable.
Clearly, you've outlived your usefulness.
I think she's the only one who holds a staff like that. Because I think everyone else just holds it on one hand. That's adorable. Aw. She kind of reminds me of, if anyone ever played Brave Frontier, the mobile game that I think ended like last year. I think I remember there being mages that kind of looked like that, or healers. It also kind of gives me Final Fantasy vibes. Like of just a regular white mage. It's adorable. Cordelia's aptitudes in battle. Finally, a healer who refuses to see her allies suffer. Boasts a variety of powerful healing spells, some of which require a sacrifice in return. Oh, is she basically the equivalent of Oblora, but a healer? I was so excited to get a healer. Please don't tell me you're like Oblora. It's cute if you are, because I mean, that's just making the ship cells super strong right now, but it's bad for us. Let's take a look at you, Cordelia. Oh, that's a lot of things. Hello. So it's Silver Rod, Strength, whatever. She looks so cute. I love Cordelia's design. She has Regen, which is something we never got, now that I think about it. I want you to know I didn't even consider that for our characters, ever. So she's the one who asked this. Grant Regen to an ally for 3 turns, automatically restoring a little HP at the start of their turn. Cool. Heal. Grant HP to an ally. Has a range of 5. Okay, that's not bad. Rest and recover. Ooh, that's good on a healer. Grant 1 TP when not moving on your... Oh! Oh, I thought it was just remain and recover. like the one I think Anna has, where she can just not move and gets HP restored. But TP recovery, now that's cool. Healing region, cost 3 TP, that's expensive. Grant HP to all allies within range. Oh, that's has a range of 5. Oh, okay, I just got it. Okay, that's interesting. Helping Hand. Grants a little HP to an adjacent ally at the start of your turn. Oh, okay. More healing. Elude. Raise an ally's evasion for 3 turns. Oh, it's just 1 ally's. But still, that'll be helpful for like Milo and all our evasive units, I guess. Actually, no, it costs 2 TP. That's not really worth it. I mean, it'll probably come in handy someday, but still. But I gotta say, Cordelia, you're looking like an amazing healer right now. Maybe even better than Gila, which is insane. Oh wait, actually, actually, I have mixed feelings right now. I just realized your regular healing move costs 2 TP, and that's just a regular healing move. But it has a power of 191. How much does Milo's Cure Wounds have? 155? Oh, it's actually less? Oh, actually, she has more healing than Gila. Okay, that's interesting. But I think Gila has, like, something that boosts her healing, right? Yeah. Grants additional HP to allies at 50% or less of their maximum HP. Okay, so I guess that kind of evens out. I really have mixed feelings about her right now, because 2 TP for just a single healing move is kinda expensive, but she does have Rest and Recover TP, so I guess it kinda evens out as well. And she also has Helping Hand, which will help at the very minimum, or at the very maximum, 4 units recover HP. She only has a movement of 4, which kinda sucks, but I think that's the norm for Gila as well, right? Yeah, normally 4. Okay. Let's see if we can upgrade her real quick at the encampment. Okay, let's upgrade it to Flower Rod. And then to Sacred Lotus Rod. What is this one then? Oh, just a Silver Rod. Okay. We can increase her HP, her healing. Let's do that. Elude TP -1 or regen duration. I think Elude has a TP cost of 2, right? So I think regen is more worth it. Yeah, let's do regen. Let's also do weapon damage up. HP up. Let's do evasion up. Do we want to do grant HP to an ally, ignoring the maximum limit? Oh, okay, now that's cool. Hello. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen this in a game. When was the last time I saw, like, where you can have, like, extra HP on you? I can't even remember the last time I saw this, but that's cool. That's really cool, but I'm guessing it's super expensive. I think I'm gonna get the ability range up, because I did the same thing for Gila. Let's try and get this as well while we're here. Okay, her weapon's good to go. Let's upgrade her class. By the way, after having to grind up Giovanna a couple of times already, I have to say, I do hate her. She sucks incredibly so. Like, no usability whatsoever unless you get the specific terrain you want. And even then, you have to worry about things like, you know, fire damaging you, ice getting in the way of you, getting shocked in water, or something like that. Okay, so the characters I haven't promoted yet are Cordelia, which I'm about to do, Decimal, which I'm really tempted to do because Decimal has proven to actually be a pretty good unit, Piccoletta, which I don't know, Giovanna, which definitely no, and Jens, which probably not. But let's do Cordelia right now. She goes from a... Oh, she's literally just a cleric. Aw, that's adorable. And she becomes a prayer master. Cool. Her staff actually reminds me of, I think the ultimate staff that Donald got at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh my god, I didn't look at that magic attack. Hello? What is this? 62 magic attack? Is that the highest we got? Oh, we can't check Frederica since she's not on the party, but it's even higher than Gila's magic attack of 57, and I think that's our highest magic attack in general. Wow, good for you, Cordelia. And you get self-sacrifice, so you didn't actually get any sacrificial moves like I thought you were. Thankfully, you didn't turn out to be Aurora. But what is self-sacrifice? I feel like it's probably like sacrifice yourself and give someone an auto revive, or maybe heal a ton of HP but at the cost of your own HP, maybe? Let's find out. Decreases your HP by 50% of your max HP to recover an ally's HP by 50%. You cannot use this if your HP is below 50%. I don't know if I would actually use that. Is it actually free? Does it cost no TP? Let's promote you and find out. Use Medal of Valor to change class to Prayer Master. Yes.
I feel I can do this.
Her voice sounds extremely different right there from her dialogue so far. Earn the ability Self-Sacrifice. Oh yeah, it's just free. Okay, if it heals 50% HP, that doesn't sound too bad, and it has a range of 1 to 6, so that's pretty good. Okay, well enough about looking at Cordelia. Let's get into battle. Only got 2 more characters left to recruit, and they're Trish and Travis. I think that's her dad's name, right? Honestly, I'm not too excited about getting Travis. It will be cool to toss people aside, but I am more excited about Trish just because I like her design more. But at the same time, I am excited to get both since they're like, you know, they're a duo. They're meant to be together. Oh wait, oh no, the recommended units filled out the party. Oh, Cordelia's the only healer right now. That's kind of scary. We got a tank. Okay, that's not too bad. We got Corinthian for some reason. We got Avlora for some reason. We got Narve, I'm guessing for spark damage, because there is like water here and there. We got Maxwell, which is kind of fitting plot-wise, but I'm not sure if he'll be good battle-wise here. Archibald, because I don't know why, honestly. And Izana, because I'm guessing spark damage as well. Okay, let's take a look at the enemies real quick. So we got Patriot again. He still has Blinding Arrow, Aged Arrow, and Embolden, so still an annoying jerk. And he has a movement angle. Sword of Glenbrook, just a regular strong guy. Ooh, distance shot. Is that new? That's a lot of damage and a lot of range. Fire arrow. Regular guy. Serenoa. Cool, Serenoa units. Regular guy, regular guy. Delaying people. 3 delaying people. Okay, that's cool. Spark. Lower defense. Okay. Cure wounds. Another spark. TP and Sanctuary. We got 2 mages to worry about. 3 lance people, which are like the most annoying thing in the game if I'm being honest. Just because they're tanky and have range. A single Serenoa, which is kind of weird, but I'm happy it's just one. Because the lane strike, spinning slash, and physical counter are scary. Especially on a unit with these stats right here. Okay, where's everyone at? We got the mage all the way over here. These guys are coming up here. Oh, this is kind of bad, actually. We're kind of being covered from all angles. We got a healer right there. No one's coming from the side, aside from this guy over here. And I don't have anything to build a wall with right now. I think the plan right now is going to be to try and deal with all of these guys up here first, and then worry about everyone here. I want you to know right now, I didn't even realize that we were completely surrounded by water right now. There's puddles everywhere. Oh, this can only end badly. Okay, here's the setup we're gonna try right now. All our like Vanguard units towards the back over here to try and take care of all of these guys right here. Hopefully they come close enough for us to actually take care of them. And hopefully once we take care of them, we have enough of a chance to like get all our units towards the back over here. And while the Vanguard units are all taking care of that, we're gonna have our mages. First of all, Corinthian build an ice wall right around here to hopefully delay them a little bit, these guys over here. We're gonna have Narve and Izana try and spark everyone. Hopefully that actually succeeds. Probably not though. And after that, we're just gonna see what happens, because I have no idea. As for the accessories I gave everyone, I gave Serenoa defense so he can be tankish. I gave Roland critical necklace so hopefully he can do back attacks. Corinthian speed bracelet so he can hopefully act faster and deal damage while also recovering his TP if he's hopefully on ice. Cordelia we have with movement bangle and speed bracelet so she can hopefully escape danger. We got Avlora with rear guard's cloak and bangle vitality so she can hopefully takes hit better, as well as, you know, restore HP from whenever she uses her HP thing attacks. We gave Narve the evasion bracelet because he's our mage with the highest evasion, and HP bracelet because I couldn't think of anything else to give him. We gave Maxwell the red scarf and strength bracelet so he can also finish off enemies and, you know, get the attack and special attack up from that. And also since he has a auto revive, he should be good to go at least once. We gave Archibald 2 accuracy bracelets because I didn't know what else to give him, since I already gave everyone my strength bracelets and critical necklace. We gave Lionel the defense bracelet and magic defense so he can be more tankish. Izana the magic bracelet so she can hopefully deal more damage with spark, and HP bracelet because I couldn't give her anything else. And that's it. Let's hope for the best. Defeat conditions allow Ronan to fall. Oh, the victory condition is to just defeat Patriot. That's interesting. Okay, let's see what happens. Routing the Royalists. Wait, isn't this Gustadolf music from like when we fought him in the Golden Route?
You would dare attempt such treachery when we've only just reclaimed what is rightfully ours?
You've reclaimed nothing. Glenbrook lost its king, then suffered the Esfrosti invasion. We barely had time to catch our breaths before a new king was crowned. Those who bent the knee to Esfrost have thrived. Those who resisted are dead or dying. The nobles and commoners have never been further apart. Do you think this land will unite under you?
You're damned right it will. I'll restore this kingdom to its rightful glory!
Okay, so the strat is dead because I forgot that these guys can literally just jump on this right over here and get past no problem. Oh well, I tried.
Allow me to aid you, dear brother.
My sister, your skills in healing are a boon to all.
And so the royal family stands united. Patriot, you will answer for your misdeeds.
Oh, I just realized I gave him the wrong thing. I gave him the red scarf instead of the one that raises attack and special attack. That's cool.
I can fight no longer.
Leave the remainder to me, Cordelia. You've done enough.
I have no idea how Cordelia survived that long. But I'm not complaining. Although we've already lost this battle, I think. So it doesn't really matter.
Yes. Surround yourself with sycophants and stifle dissent. You'll be a fine tyrant.
What did you say to me?
Kingdoms run on coalitions and compromise, King Roland, not dreams.
How can we birth a better future if we do not dream it first? You had best rethink your words if you wish to live, Patriot.
I shan't hold back.
Oh, actually, Julia would have probably been a cool unit to use in this battle since he has history with Patriot. I'm not gonna lie, I think Cordelia's regen is kind of broken. Well, not broken, it's just really good. Because, I mean, she was restoring so much HP off of Serenoa. I don't know why I'm still trying to win this fight, although I know I've already lost. Let's just see what happens, I guess, at this point.
Damn it! No. This cannot be.
There we go, we finally lost. Took forever for us to lose.
I've done it. I've done it!
We were actually pretty close to getting a win there.
The king is dead. Glenbrook is mine for the taking.
You're getting a bit ahead of yourself there, don't you think, Patriot? I mean, we have save files, so we're gonna beat you. I know I can just retry the battle, but I'm gonna load my save file just to see if I can do that without the extra levels I probably just got. Okay, I didn't change much. We're just gonna see how things go from here. Hopefully they go well. I just remembered, I forgot to change his weapon thing again. Whatever, let's just see how well we can do with this. Okay, that's another failure. Let's try this again. Coming into this with just one healer is kind of rough, especially since the healer's Cordelia. And she is a good healer, it's just that she needs to stay in one place to recover her TP, but on this map she can't really stay in one place, unfortunately, so she's not really in a good situation over here. I guess I'm just gonna make an ice bridge over here because everything else I tried to do isn't really working out. Okay, finally gave Maxwell his red anklet, and I gave the right scarf to Alora so she can hopefully heal even more. Okay, this is what we're trying out right now. Mages on this side so they can just keep on using Spark on things. Archibald over here so he can hopefully get to this high place and start sniping these annoying guys right here. We're gonna try and put Cordelia somewhere up here as well, or if not, we're gonna put her right here in the center so she can hopefully stay in the middle of everyone and try to heal them if they need the heals. Corentin is over here so he can hopefully make an ice bridge to get us all the way over here where it's nice and safe from water. Aside from that, let's just see how things go again. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did this. Okay, so I made a mistake in the placement. I was supposed to take Aurora off from this corner because this guy can't attack her from there. And I also wasn't supposed to leave Narvi there because he can also get attacked by this guy. So let's restart again. Okay, round 4 or 5, here we go again.
You're making a grave miscalculation. Under what pretense do you lay the blame at my feet? You'll not find a greater royalist in these lands. Tell them, Cordelia. You know what I did.
Indeed. I sought your counsel while under Gustadolf's rule. But those who would sow discord between the people and the royal family must be destroyed.
Ooh. Okay, I thought she was gonna reveal that he did like something really bad or was plotting something really bad. Why do they deal so much damage? That sucks so much. Okay, time to try again. Okay, new strat. We're just gonna go straight to the right and see what happens. Come on. Please land the insta-death. It's a 50-50 shot. Please. This will save us so much trouble and might help us win the battle. Come on, Archibald. Thank God. Otherwise, we would have been in real trouble right around now. Because that mage was about to heal, well, sorry, that healer was about to heal that mage. And if that mage got healed up, we definitely would have gotten a chance to kill them. So, thank you for that, Archibald. I think Maxwell still has his revive, right? I wish there was an easier way to tell if he had used it yet or not. But unfortunately, there isn't. Oh my god, he did it again. Archibald is insane right now. I have no idea how I got through this battle, but I am not complaining.
I won't hold you back.
We came close to death so many times. When I saw that Lionel die like in the first couple of rounds, I was like, oh no, that sucks. But I didn't give up hope because I was like, we're actually somehow doing pretty good right now. And the original plan was to get all our units to this side where there's less water around. But what ended up happening is that, I don't know how, but things went really well for us. We just got really lucky and paralyzed like 2 of the units that over here. We eventually also paralyzed the mage that was on this side, which helped us out so much. Because they weren't here doing so much ship damage to us. Before that mage got paralyzed, it also made a little path for us right here by using Scourge, which helped us get this far into the map without, you know, most of our units dying. I was sad when Izana died because she was doing a lot of damage, but we somehow still made it through, so not complaining whatsoever for this match.
You have earned your reputation well, Wolfort. Here I thought I was prepared.
I believe he has suffered enough. Might we show him a measure of mercy?
No.
Now is no time for mercy. The royal family must rally together.
There we go.
We must expunge all who would tear us apart.
Finally. Roland's making somewhat sense, although I feel like this is part of what makes him jump off the deep end. Like he's like, kill every last one of them, but not really. We also got a couple golden spoils from this battle, which is kind of surprising. I wonder what they are. I'm guessing there's like a Medal of Valor or Bravery or whatever it is. And maybe some, maybe like a large pellet, extra large pellet or something like that. This was a fun battle to say the least. And I don't mean that completely sarcastically, it's like semi-sarcastic, because it was actually challenging. And although we have recommended units, we definitely could have had better units than what was recommended, because I feel like Julio definitely could have helped out in this battle with his TP restoration slash special attack raise for the mages. Would have made those spark damage deal so much more. We also could have used another healer in this battle, if I'm being honest, because while Cordelia is great, this is not a battle really suited for her, since she has to keep on moving around until she finds a safe spot where the archers can't get her and neither can the mages as well as the spear guys. I also just realized that this battle was also bad because we had a bunch of spear guys, and all of those deal a ton of damage to the horse rider that is Roland over here. So I'm surprised he ended up surviving so many times in the last couple of attempts, despite everything. Also, Serenoa did surprisingly well as a tank. So did Avlora. And the only reason Maxwell did well was because he had his revive in stock. So we didn't really have to worry about him, at least for one death, which took off a whole burden off of us for this battle. Also, Corentin was also putting in a bunch of work. Ever since he got that TP Ice ability, he's become so much more amazing. Because of that TP Ice, he can just constantly keep on casting Icy Breath and Frosty Feathers, no problem. And I mean, we're probably never going to use Icy Tomb and Shield of Ice on him. It's just going to be Frosty Feathers and Ice Breath, and maybe Wall of Ice here and there. Anyways, enough stalling. Let's finish this off, Patriot. I'm kind of sad Avlora or Maxwell didn't have any unique dialogue with you. I kind of get Avlora since she's like endgame unit, so she probably won't have dialogue with a ton of units. Maybe just like for the Golden Route final ending. But still, whatever. Okay, sorry to keep you waiting, Patriot. Let's go.
Prepare yourself.
That went well.
It will take more than my head on a pike to unite the people. They are driven by more than vengeance. You have sealed your family's fate.
I swore to restore Glenbrook, and I shall see it done no matter the cost. I thank you for your service, Patriot.
Okay, we got a Medal of Valor. Okay. I think that's the right one we want, right? I hope it is.
You are a true hero, Cordelia. We would be lost without you.
I did what needed to be done.
My fair people, Patriot's tyranny ends here. Know that he suffered a punishment befitting his crimes. Now we can restore our home in peace. Pray, good sir, why do you quake with fear? No harm can befall you now.
Thank you, my king. I shall pay what tax I owe in due course. You have my word. Please, have mercy.
Whatever do you...
Ah ha ha ha! Welcome home, King Roland! Gaze upon what your flight from the kingdom hath wrought!
Silence! Esfrost's aggression is the cause of this.
Or so you'd like us to believe! Did you see how ruthlessly he cut down his trusted advisor, Patriot?
King Roland is a fearsome tyrant indeed.
Really?
Esfrost was never so cruel.
Really, people? Okay. I semi-forgive you now, Roland. People are being real jerks around here, if I'm being honest. Like, I can kind of understand why you wouldn't want to deal with this whole situation right here. People just being complete jerks to you after, you know, taking care of Patriot. And also, like, getting blamed for everything, although it's not completely your fault. Floating to them technically is partially your fault since you voted on it, since I convinced you to vote on it, but, you know, things are still, like, really, really unfair towards you right now.
I promise you, they will understand in time.
I pray you're right.
Is that not the girl whose parents were attacked by Patriot's men?
Attacked and gravely wounded, yes. I fear there's naught I could say that would make amends for what happened. How fare your parents?
Oh, okay.
What do you think you're doing?
Why? Why would you do that?
Well, this is definitely helping out Roland's sanity right now.
What in the...
Hold! I beg your forgiveness. She's not been herself ever since our parents passed.
But there were no casualties.
Not officially. The physicians refused to admit them. They tended to the wounds of the Royal Guard and Princess Cordelia first. We couldn't staunch the bleeding on our own.
No!
I had no idea.
Liar! You told them to do it, didn't you? You killed our parents!
I didn't. I would never order such a thing.
This is all your fault! You should never have come back! At least tell me why. Tell me why my mother and father had to die.
I don't know what to... They...
Please forgive us. We won't speak ill of the royal family ever again. We'll do as we're told. Heavens forbid, should we commit a crime, I shall bear the punishment. Just promise to leave my dear sister alone.
This isn't your fault.
She's right. You brought none of this upon yourselves. I bid you lay the blame at my feet.
That is unfortunate. But still, Roland, that doesn't make you turning the Roselle into Hyacinth any better. Because, I mean, you're basically making the same thing that you just saw happen to the kid over there happen to the Roselle now. So you're really not making things better right now.
Do not dwell on this, my king. You could not have known.
Pray let me remain Roland to you if no one else. The crown rests heavy upon my brow.
Of course. Then let us speak as equals. As friends.
That is all I ask. Vengeance blinded me, Serenoa. I was willing to do whatever it took to settle the score and save my sister. I thought defeating Esfrost would be enough. That I could restore both my kingdom and people to their former glory.
And you have, true to your word.
But at what cost? Those children are orphans now. Who knows how many others have suffered the same fate? How many innocent lives will be lost? How many people will I fail to protect?
This is not your burden to bear alone. I was there beside you, and yet the outcome was the same.
Bear it I must, else I will be doomed to repeat it. Where you offer comfort, I see only excuses. Yet I remain every inch the fool. For my hatred of Esfrost grows with each passing second. It is those dogs who must answer for this. Our people would still be whole if not for the misbegotten war they started.
And you have lost your family too. I cannot deny you the rage you feel.
You are always kind to me. In my heart of hearts, I know Glenbrook cannot truly be fixed. Perhaps it was broken from the start. We must rebuild our nation from the ground up if we are to set things right.
How do you mean?
We need something the people can rally around. Like the Byzantians and their goddess.
And we have you, King Roland.
Yes, I thought so too. But I alone, nay, Not even the royal line can.
Forgive me, Your Highness, but Frederica and Benedict have returned.
I think it would be wise to finish this conversation with the others.
I feel the same. Thank you for allowing me to speak my mind.
You needn't thank me. Rather, are you sure you're...
All is well. Trust me. So long as you are by my side.
Were I king completed? Well, this was kind of what I was expecting to have happened to Roland. It does alleviate a bit more the things that he did, or I mean, the choice he made, because of it. But I mean, it's still rough. I'm not gonna lie. I some look at it, but come on. Come on, Roland.
Roland, Benedict, and Frederica regroup back in the capital.
Sorry about this. I'm sure it must be getting annoying to continuously hear me complain about Roland, but it's such a big factor of the story that it's just, I don't know. Let's just keep on going.
But what they experienced while they were away could very well alter the course of destiny itself.
What is so important you wish to speak to me alone?
Your dad is dead.
Lord Serenoa, promise me you will remain calm. I come bearing grave news. Your Lord Father has passed.
What? But how? I thought he was recovering.
It was not the illness that took him, my lord. He was assassinated.
Assassinated?
Forgive me. I was unable to stop the villain.
Who would send someone to kill my father? And why?
It was Patriat of the Royalists. He believes House Wolford a hindrance to King Roland's rule. No doubt he meant to kill both you and your father in one fell swoop.
A hindrance?
I can assure you His Majesty knew nothing of this. But disclosing the truth would put us in a precarious position. At worst, it could lead to civil war. It is best you hide the fact of Lord Simon's assassination.
You want me to say he succumbed to his illness? How can I pay respect to my father with such lies on my lips?
My lord, your father entrusted me with one final order.
What did he say?
He asked me to tell you the truth.
The truth about what?
I ask you to listen calmly, my lord. You are not Lord Simon's son by blood. Your true father is King Regna. His Majesty sired a child out of wedlock with the Lady Destra. That child is you.
What?
Lady Destra lived in the Crown City, but she was not a woman of means. Someone of her position could never hope to marry a king. Or indeed keep her head once the Royalists discovered what had happened. Lord Simon knew this, and so he welcomed her and the baby in her belly to House Wolford. He and I were the only two who knew her secret. We had intended to carry it with us to our graves. But in his last moment, Lord Simon bade me give this to you.
The royal signet of Glenbrook.
King Regna entrusted it, and you, to Lord Simon, as proof of your place in the royal line.
Is this truly who I am?
I know it may be difficult to accept.
No, I believe it. I have never known you to speak false to me. Thank you for telling me what my father wished me to know.
You would still call him father?
He raised me as his own. And besides, I must keep up the pretense in front of the others. Especially in front of Roland. This stays between us, Benedict. We must keep the truth of my parentage and this ring safe.
Of course, my lord. As you command.
Okay, so that's how that went on this run. The Frederica thing should be the same, right?
Serenoa.
Is something the matter?
Yeah, this is the same. I forgot about the battle in the mines. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this on my free time, because this should be all the same, I think. After this is when we make the big route split decision. Okay. I am trying to end off this video because I am out of recording time, and the game won't let me. Sorry, I have to end off the video now. I'll see you next time. Bye.